Hello, fifth graders. You are in the home stretch of finishing your letters for Miss Murphy. Today, you will work on your introduction and your conclusion to your letter. As you know, an introduction is like the beginning of something. You can have an introduction to your essay, or in the case of this writing piece, you'll have an introduction to your letter to Miss Murphy. I'm going to share 3 parts to your introduction that it's important for you to include. The first thing you need to do is to state your purpose. When you're writing a letter, you might want to start your introduction by saying, I'm writing to, and then share what your purpose is. So for your letter to Miss Murphy, you might say something like, I'm writing to share my opinion about the chocolate milk issue. You're going to want to do is to state your claim really clearly. There should be no doubt in Miss Murphy's mind which position you are taking on the chocolate milk issue. So you can just write the sentence that we've been using. We should or should not serve chocolate milk in schools. Next thing you're going to want to do is to forecast your reasons. When you're forecasting your reasons, you're telling your readers in advance what your big ideas are. Just like when we turn on the TV and we listen to the weather forecast to know what the weather is going to be like for the day, you can forecast your reasons for your readers in your introduction so that your readers know what to expect in your body paragraph. Your sentences can start like this. The first reason is, the second reason is, the last or final reason is. And I want to remind you something that we talked about in the last lesson is that third reason is a great thing to have, but only if it's a really strong reason. If you don't have a third reason that's really strong, your letter is going to be better if you just leave it out and have 2 really good reasons. Another trick that writers like to do if they do have 3 strong reasons is to save the best reason for the last so that your readers have your most convincing evidence at the end. Now I want to share with you an introduction paragraph that I wrote on a different issue, the issue of wearing masks during the COVID-19 pandemic. As I read, I want you to pay attention to how I state the purpose, I state my claim, and I forecast 3 reasons. I am writing to share my opinion on the issue of wearing masks during the COVID-19 pandemic. Everyone should wear masks. The first reason everyone should wear masks is because it keeps you healthy. The second reason everyone should wear masks is because it stops the virus from spreading. The last reason everyone should wear masks is because it's the law. So I hope that you see how this paragraph has the 3 different jobs in your introduction. You'll be writing similar introductions about the issue of chocolate milk. Go ahead and take a minute and see if you can start orally rehearsing or saying out loud how your introduction paragraph is going to go. You can use the sentence starters on the paper on the slide here. Just go ahead and talk out loud and see if you can get your introduction paragraph going. Nice job. Hopefully that will help you when you go to put your pencil to the paper. Now I want to talk a little bit about your conclusion. As you already know, the conclusion is the ending of your writing piece. In this case, the ending of your letter. And there's a few different things that you can do in your conclusion. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to restate your claim. You're just going to say it again, crystal clear. The next thing you're going to want to do is to restate your reasons, your 2 or 3 reasons to remind your readers. And then the last thing that you can do to make an interesting and a strong conclusion is to add a new thought or an insight that isn't something that you've already said in your essay. What's one last idea that you can share with your reader to really make your argument feel strong and convincing? Now I'd like to share an example of a conclusion that I wrote for my letter about the mask issue. Pay attention to how I did the 3 different jobs in my conclusion. It is clear that everyone should wear masks. Everyone should wear masks because it keeps you safe, it stops the virus from spreading to others, and it's following the law. The only way we will make it through this pandemic is if everyone works together to stay safe. Wearing, oopsie, I have a typo there, don't I? It should say works together to stay safe. Wearing masks is a simple and super important way to help make that happen. So see if you can find each of those pieces where I restated the claim, where I restated my reasons, and where I shared a new idea or a final insight. All right, so hopefully you see how that first sentence restates the claim. And then in the second sentence, I restated all of my reasons and I separated them with commas. And then I had another idea that I shared at the end. And it looks like I still have a little bit of editing to do, but that's okay, right, writers? We all make mistakes when we're drafting. Now I want you to spend a minute and see if you can talk out loud your conclusion. The first parts are easy. It's really that last part of thinking of a new idea or insight that's a little bit challenging. So see if you can talk out loud your conclusion. Do that oral rehearsal that helps us as writers so much. Nice job, 5th graders. Are you ready to start drafting? You can go back to your template and you should have your body paragraphs written, and then you can go ahead and add in your introduction and conclusion. If this template doesn't give you enough space, or if you'd rather be writing on different paper, that's completely fine. You can use whatever paper makes the most sense for you. So go ahead and write your strong introduction and conclusion. Good luck and have fun.